Yes, guys. Yes, people. We're back. It's another live stream, another video, another preview, and another London derby. I don't feel like everyone's looking forward to it as much as we were the last few, but it's up to Chelsea to reinstill some confidence into all of us because it's been a horrific home run recently. But we are going to delve into all of it. We'll talk about the West Ham game, another team that we're going to struggle against on the transition. Yes, look forward to it. We'll go into all the transfer news as well. There's been a developing situation with Rudiger we'll probably discuss. I think there's stuff on Lukaku and Jorginho over the last few days as well that we never really had a chance to talk about that we might delve into as well. And anything else in the comment section too. But yeah, big up everyone. Continue to smash the like and subscribe button. Let's try and go for 50 likes in the first 5 minutes of the stream. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Jesters, what are you saying, bro? You all good?
Yeah, I'll be better in a few hours. But I'm doing all right now.
Love to hear it, man. Enjoy the chiropractor session. Bato, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah, all good, man. And hopefully we'll be better good for the Sunday's home game, man. It's been horrendous home games for the last three home games now, but yeah. It's not home sweet home for us at the moment, but
do you have a massage session later on?
It hookers and hand jobs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hopefully all good.
Fuck's sake. All right, Josh, what are you saying?
Yeah, man, I'm good. Ready to get the taste out of my mouth from the other day. So lots of options at Tuchel's hands for lineups this weekend. So we'll see what he comes up with, but can't be much worse than what we saw Wednesday. So.
Definitely.
I don't know,
maybe.
It always get worse. That's the word of life.
You lose 5-0.
Don't even put that energy in the air, man. It's been depressing enough.
Well, we got
Alex,
Timo, right? We got Timo, right, Chris? So it'll be at least 5-1.
5-1.
See, look, and he switches his camera on. You're so predictable, you know that. Right, Alex, what are you saying, bro?
I don't like. I think we ran out of the players that we want to play for Chelsea. Like literally, like with any agenda and anything, like we have to go to the like, no matter who is gonna be in lineup, no matter how it's gonna be in lineup. I don't know. Like I'm alright, but I'm not looking forward to this game. I'm not. I wish I had same connections to the masseuses as Jester. Maybe I need to buy my wife flowers. so anyway, we will.
Alcohol works too.
Fuck's sake. So declared, what are you saying?
Big up, everyone. I'm kind of with Josh, just waiting for this next game to forget about the last one.
Yeah.
But I got more hope in this one. I think West Ham are in the same boat as us, struggling with depth. And maybe they're fatigued as well. They have the same issues that we had in the last game. So I hope our rest of the players can come out on top. We can forget about the Arsenal game.
Hope so, but again, we have to see it. But West Ham didn't play midweek as well, so they're going to be more fresh for this game.
Didn't they?
No.
No.
The last game was Burnley on Sunday. So, yeah. So, sorry to make things sound progressively worse, but yeah, we moved.
Thanks for
Chris,
that.
what are you saying, bro? No worries, man. No worries.
I'm doing okay. Looking forward to the more important game this Sunday, but yeah, feeling okay.
Yeah.
What's more important game on Sunday?
West Ham's more important than Arsenal, you know? Like we used the weakest squad against Arsenal.
I thought you
Really?
had kind
I thought you were gonna watch the
Scottish
race.
ship competition in Scotland or something. I don't know.
Nah.
No,
Chris
you don't
knows.
have
That's
it.
why we started Werner against Arsenal.
You don't.
Yes.
You don't.
No, Werner's like the main guy now. Like he's playing Sunday as well. He's the main
He's
guy.
part of the weakest squad.
Wow.
Yeah, Werner has
They're
to start.
They're
Like, he's
actually
playing
looking
everything.
at the pitch.
Finally,
There's a
some
report
of you
now. They're
seen
looking
the
at the
light.
pitch at Stamford Bridge.
Finally, some of you seen the light. Finally.
They're looking at the pitch.
I don't
Yeah.
think you should start. Actually.
Why?
You don't think
have
Werner
rest?
should start?
Mm-mm.
Rest or
Why not?
I just think it's a wrong team to play against. Like
I get what you're Alex. He's been our best. He's been our best player probably like the last 4 weeks, unfortunately, or fortunately. I mean, I guess it's good if he's scoring. It's good, but he's been probably our best player.
I mean, it will be sad to drop the player in form,
That's the
But I
thing.
think,
I don't
like-
think he can
yeah,
be dropped
yeah.
right now.
But
No, it's going to be a front two of Havertz and Werner.
Yeah, Havertz will
Yeah,
walk that game.
I think Havertz got to play next game. Like Lukaku didn't.
Yeah,
do
Yeah, he got his rest.
Yeah,
We don't need any more
Lukaku after
caca
what
on the
happened last
field.
game, I can't believe it though. Fuck.
Yeah.
Mason Mount has to play.
Last game was I tried to give him a little bit of hope potentially that he would do something against Arsenal, but he was
so
absolutely atrocious again. Like, it's bad when Lukaku's on the pitch and you're lumping lob balls up to Werner instead.
yeah,
Because,
yeah.
Like, was it me? It was like Werner the only one getting like the jump balls? It's like they weren't even throwing them up to Lukaku anymore. It's like,
Lukaku
it's bad. That's like the one thing he's supposed to be decent at.
Yeah, he wasn't
was
even
sad.
getting himself in the
It
position
was
to
sad
receive
to
them.
see that Warner tried to hit the header and Lukaku didn't. It was sad to see that kind of part in the game.
Werner
Well,
can jump
you know.
fair to him. Like he knows how to jump pretty high for the ball. Like I seen him like.
Yeah, but Lukaku's
Chris,
meant to be
calm the
dominant,
fuck down
yeah.
with the Warner preps. Like, okay, like I understand, but to be fair, Werner can jump. Everybody, a lot of people can
No,
jump.
jump high. Like,
Jump high.
yeah, he can jump pretty
Wish
high.
Lukaku
Fair.
could.
Well, Lukaku has a diving board.
Maybe give
as of
Lukaku a
his
Zubi
feet.
before the match. That's the only way he's going to jump high.
I was
So
getting
he
so
can
pissed
move
watching.
less.
No, that's
I
the
was
only way he
getting
can
so
jump
pissed watch-
high.
I don't know if Jester and Alex had this.
Okay,
I don't know if Jester and
okay.
Alex had the same commentators as me, but like I think it was it Graham's? Did you guys have Graham?
I don't watch American.
The broadcast. Okay, well, the broadcaster
I
for
know what you're talking
NBC.
about.
It was terrible.
The whole game he was saying like, "Oh, Chelsea are just missing. Lukaku is making runs and they're not seeing him." I'm like, "What game are you watching? This lump made 0 runs. Like, what are you talking about?"
He always wants the ball played in, but behind and no space. Yeah, we're going to put it in 2 feet of space every time.
Yeah.
Because Ramsdale's going to come out for the ball.
runs. I can see him making runs, but you're not going to receive pass from those kind of players. You're not making runs from when possession of the ball with specific player in midfield. You run when, for example, Alonso does it. Alonso never crosses from the deep. So why you even making runs? Why you don't make runs when Mount is running with the ball? Why you don't make those kind of runs? Because when Mount put the ball in the box, it went all the way through, and Timo Werner running from the other side tried to get it. You see what I'm saying? Why he makes runs when the player that will never pass him the ball versus when he doesn't, when the player will pass it to him. And another thing, the reason why I don't watch American broadcasters is because I just think they have that.
They're not American though. They're
It's a
English.
Chelsea. It's an ex-Chelsea player too, which is even more ridiculous. Like you've been watching this bum all year.
The ones that broadcast on American TVs. Let's say it right. It is because of that syndrome. Underdog syndrome. Like if Arsenal is underdog,
They
you know what I'm saying? They will
blow
praise
the other
them
team
more.
all, yeah.
That's what's going on. And they sometimes when they commented, it's like state to be obvious. Like for example, halftime reports. Like it's worse. It's worse, especially if you're watching on the Paramount or like it used to be Fox. I couldn't stand that red-headed American player.
Alexei Lawless.
Lawless. What a
I don't know what we're
fucking
talking
that
about.
guy
He
is.
doesn't
Yeah.
do European sports.
Uh,
So let's stick with Chelsea.
Let's try to take this back into the game. Yeah. Back to our home form. Like I've seen our away form, we're second in the league behind Man City, but I think in terms of our home form, we're down to 11th or some shit.
Yeah, it's
And
horrible.
since
It
the
needs to be
international break,
addressed.
we've seen how horrific we've been. And Tuchel's
the
been
people that
asked
go
about
don't yell.
what?
It's
The
nothing to
people
do
go
with it.
then go to the games. They don't sing. Arsenal out.
Oh, you're talking about the
atmosphere, and I think it's a big part of it.
I don't.
I do.
See, I'm with
Ask the
Justice as
Anfield.
well. I think it plays a part, as in it can help, but I'm not blaming our entire form on the lack of atmosphere.
Okay, so if it could help, why not do it?
But
Tell that to our fans.
if
I'm there, I'm
the
chanting.
sing
I
had
can't
that
speak
much
on
to
me.
do with the
I
with
don't
the
think you
outcome of the
can
game,
because I
how
watch your
come our
vlogs
away
and I never
record
heard
is
you
so
scream.
much better?
My vlogs are like 8 minutes of game footage in 90. Like
just like the
I'm
score,
just
just the
messing
score.
with
The
I
goals and
know.
stuff.
Didn't we do it right when we had no fans for COVID?
Yeah,
Say that
but they
again?
didn't have a fans of COVID either.
Oh.
That's the part.
I'm not going to say anything about the fans. If you want to talk about
Yeah,
the
I know it's a bit
pitch,
ridiculous.
if you want to talk about the pitch, we can talk about the pitch.
Yeah, I think
What's
what
wrong with
Jesse
the
was saying.
pitch? I
I
still
think
don't
what,
get that one.
well, I think what Jesse was saying the other day, it makes sense on why our home form is so poor. Is if you look at the way Tuchel likes to play with the way he likes to stretch the field and get guys into space, like
Oh, yeah,
there's
the
not a
wall.
lot of room for that at Stamford Bridge,
No, it's
and
narrow.
it makes it like
Stamford Bridge
it
is
makes
one
a
of
lot
the
of sense if you
smallest,
play like Jose. It makes a lot of sense because you're just packed in. There's no room for the other team to go anywhere. Like, but when you play like Tuchel likes to play, which is spread the
Damn,
field,
Zavi, haven't seen you in a long time.
get guys wide. Like it's tough to do that there. I mean, if you look at who was it, Luton Town that we played earlier, or they have probably a smaller pitch than we do. It was a fucking mess. Like we couldn't move, we couldn't pass the ball. There was like no space to play triangles. Like it probably has a lot, quite a bit to do with it actually. Why the home form is so poor.
I don't know. I feel like you should be strategizing for a pitch that you're going to play the majority of your football in.
It's not
And
majority,
if
it's
that's
a
an
half of it.
issue for you, then that's something that you're gonna have to sort out yourself,
Well,
innit? Like you
no,
know what the pitch size is.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair criticism, but then again, you have to look at like the limitations of our roster. Like we can't necessarily change the
And-
shape all that much to sort of fit a different style. It's like
Yeah,
I
but
think
let's
it's
say
a
we
place.
don't
It's a place for the away team plays
We're gonna do
compact
this again.
better, because it's
Okay.
for us. It's a home game, but for them it's away. So they play in more compact game at
So
home.
how many people here actually know anything about pitches?
I know
Yeah.
about bitches. I don't know about
I ain't gonna
pitches.
try and
Okay, well,
pretend
I'm
I
the
do.
only one here that does. So let me
Okay.
tell you, the type of grass that's used has an effect. The materials underneath has the effect. The height at which it's cut has an effect. So all of these things have an effect on how the pitch plays. Okay, so the materials underneath the field determine how spongy the pitch is, how firm it is, how water sits on top or how it drains. The type of grass depends on how the ball holds up, or if it's gonna move quicker, as well as the length of the cut on the pitch. You can cut it shorter, it'll be a quicker pitch. You can leave it a little bit longer, it's going to slow the ball up. It's also on long balls, does the ball skip when it hits? Does it hold up? So if they've installed a new pitch and it doesn't suit how the team wants to play, which is possession based, so you probably want probably a little bit slower pitch, and we have a fast pitch, or it could be vice versa. Those things make a big difference, as well as the square footage of the pitch that you play on. Can you stretch the other players, the other team's players wider on the pitch? Is the length, because Wembley, we looked a lot better on Wembley's pitch, and Wembley's pitch has much more surface area than Stamford Bridge. The reason I know about pitches is because I was in landscaping, and my job was to take care of people's lawns. So I got to learn all about the different type of grasses, how they're cut, sports fields, and how it works. And it's an actual science, and it has much more to do with the game than people actually understand. I know that you can say it's just grass you can play, but it's not.
And when you
Especially
play
in
on
the
it, you can tell.
I know. I know. I actually have a friend who's actually English, and his science major is dirt.
Agronomy.
I don't know what
That's what it's called, agronomy.
Yeah. Well, when I asked him what do you do, what's your major, he said I'm specialist in dirt. He did say that it is a specific way the fields are, and you have couple of ways, and you basically prefer. The new way is they usually have how you say it. It's not, they do not let the grass fall long. For example, they replace it all every season or patches. So the way he explained it to me, it's basically it doesn't grow on the grass does not trying to be grow for the long term. It's gonna be replaced in it's replaceable.
Yeah, they change
what
it
I'm
every
saying?
season.
They change it every season, so it's not like we're growing you know what I'm saying? Like it's that kind of much, and if you wet it too much, if your drain system doesn't work well, the water stays on top, the field becomes slow, the grass become the way he said it does affect. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's true, but
Well,
I'm not saying that's why we lost the game. I'm saying it makes a difference.
Right. And
but was he complaining
aside from the
match
length,
day or over time? Like, did they stuff it up that match day?
No, I don't know when the turf. It's every season they're
they change it every. They gut it every off season.
And I don't know exactly.
Then they maintain it every game as well. Like, and I thought if they didn't do it properly and maybe they left some bumps and stuff like that, and it wasn't even there.
Maybe the first goal against Arsenal. Like, you never know.
Yeah.
Well, they use two different things. What they do is the type of machine they use to mow them are they're. I don't know if you all have seen the old movies where they have a push mower. It's got like a rotary blade in front of it, and it's well, that's exactly what they use on those pitches. They so it cuts it very, very short and or you can take it up by I think of an eighth of an inch in on those mowers, and then they do roll the fields because when you play on like that, they get compact and you have to aerate. You have to aerate them, and after you aerate them, you have to roll them, get them back smooth. So, again, I'm not saying that's why we lost the game. I'm saying the pitch does have an effect on how you play.
Yeah.
And if you don't know that, then I'm sorry for your ignorance.
No, I do agree, but like people would say, like, you know, both teams are playing on the same pitch, so you can't really use it.
No, but where it matters, if one team wants to play possession football and the other one wants to play long ball, then the long ball has an advantage.
Well, they played counter-attack and they did it really well, fair to them. Like, that's what they did.
Yeah, if you play deep.
I was waiting for Daniel to come on.
Hey, you guys are hilarious. Yo, Tutu is a criminal. What are you guys talking about? The size of grass, the length of the grass, the
Hold
size.
on a second, Daniel. Hold on a second.
Complain about the size of the pitch.
You live in
All that
California.
doesn't
You don't know
matter.
what the fuck grass is, man.
All
You
that
live in the dirt,
doesn't
man.
matter.
Daniel.
All
I'm saying,
you're talking about the type of grass, the length of the soil, when you water it. This motherfucker said the pitch wasn't big enough. He didn't mention any of that.
No, he did. He did say it's like
the pitch
bumpy
wasn't
stuff.
big enough.
He said
And if
basically
he's
like
saying
the
the pitch
bounce.
isn't big enough, he's a bum. Because how does that stop you from conceding 11 goals in 3 games?
all I'm saying is look at the pitch and look at the instant that we had for the first goal. And I think it's fair enough. Maybe the
Oh,
pitch
so
was
if the pitch was bigger, he would have more space to run into? Or
No, Goofy, you're a goof.
No, as in there was less
I mean,
bounces.
you come on here and you don't even
about,
understand
bro?
what we're talking about. You're a goof.
Daniel, you do know.
You're waffling, bro.
I'm not waffling. I didn't
You're
say the
waffling.
pitch
You
was
have
to blame
experience
for
in
our
grass.
loss.
You have experience in growing grass, putting the soil in there, the physics. We don't give a shit. That has nothing to do with conceding 11 goals.
Obviously,
in 3
you
games.
don't. But that's
We
why,
don't.
That's
Nobody
why I
does.
know what the hell I'm talking about.
Nobody
you
does.
live in a
Chelsea
bus.
has Chelsea has one of the best pitches in the
No, they
the
don't.
Premier League.
No, they
And to
don't.
suggest that
No, they don't.
no, and to suggest that maybe the grass wasn't tall enough and that's why the passing wasn't as crisp. Are you kidding me?
I do want to say I don't think we're saying it's a direct
This
fact.
is waffle, bro.
Where
Why
are
we
you getting
listen to this?
information we can see 11 goals in
Nigga talking bullshit.
Why are we talking about grass for 15
Where's
minutes?
that
bullshit.
information of 11 goals in 3 games anyway?
Listen, this Tuchel guy can say whatever he wants, and you guys you try to spin it for him and twist it and
So
turn
you're
it. He
Tuchel
said
out. Get him
Well,
off.
Where's
the
your
show
information of
already.
11
wasn't
goals?
big
Get him
enough.
out. Get him
Oh,
out
you're
of here.
Tuchel out. You
Whoa,
can't
whoa,
criticize Tuchel. That means you're Tuchel out. Grow up.
You went Fat
Grow
Frank back,
up.
huh? You went
Bro,
Fat
I
Frank
can
back, huh?
criticize them without saying I'm Tuchel out.
Daniel.
Yeah, no, you're Tuchel
Yeah,
out.
you-
Get him
Oh,
out of
you
here.
want? No. I
Even
want
Tuchel.
Ten Hag. That's what I want. Let's go get
He's
Ten
gone
Hag.
now, Dan. You can't use Ten Hag anymore.
Daniel,
What are you talking about?
Daniel, where's
He's
11
a
goals
bum.
conceded in the last 3 games?
That's 4 games, buddy.
It's not
At
4
home.
games, I think.
At home.
At home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
but at home, we already know that.
the pitch that's so small, because that's
Right.
The pitch is
Right.
so small. That
Okay,
you can
wait,
see 4 goals every game.
Daniel.
So tiny.
Daniel. So what would you put our recent home form down to then? Obviously the grass, like if we're even going to talk about this as a minor factor, but what's really the issues behind it?
Listen, bum mistakes from our defenders, tiredness. You can use stuff like that. But talking about the size of the pitch or the grass or the soil that they use to soil it, maybe they didn't water it before the game.
Look, even Ferguson addressed the length of the pitches before. You don't.
But even then, it's only going to be a minor factor.
Alex,
like there's going to be way more bigger factors.
Hey, listen, I remember our small pitch being the reason why we dominated Barcelona all those times. I remember it being an advantage for us. Now you want to use it
play counter.
One sec. Just wait. Daniel, then, Jess, what are you going to say?
I was just trying to explain what Tuchel was saying. I didn't say it was the factor of why we lost the game. I'm just saying that's what Tuchel was talking about. The size of the pitch, how the pitch is taken care of.
He didn't mention any of that.
Yes, he did.
He did.
How the pitch is taken care of? He said that?
Yeah, I think there was a little bit based on that. Let me go on Absolute Chelsea and I'll get the quotes up.
He talked about the grass. If he said that, he's even worse than I thought. Bring the helicopter now. This guy's a crackhead.
Hold on a second. You don't think link of the grass factor on the ball bounce and stuff?
Length of the grass factors.
How tall?
Tuchel said, I'm not a specialist on it when talking about the pitch. We're looking into the highest level in every department. I said it because the first goal was a mistake from Andreas because of a funny bounce. We had more in the game. It was awkward and difficult to calculate. But I don't think he's using it as a direct reason for it.
I think
it's like maybe a minor factor and that's it.
As long as he's not using it, man, that's all I care about. Don't use that as an
Daniel,
excuse.
I don't know if you look. Daniel, I don't know if you played or not. I don't remember asking. I don't think I ever asked you before. But I promise you, the length of the grass does matter if it's not cut.
Of course, all that matters. But you're not going to convince me that we have like
it's not
they had in AFCON, like they had in Egypt. Like what
Chelsea are looking into the standard of the pitch.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I'm just bringing an extra update into it.
Yo, you guys are this too cool guy, man. It's funny.
And then after
he only got us to how many
if he says like the weather is an effect, you guys would think of a way that we can have a covered stadium, right? Maybe we can have a covered stadium. That'll help us.
They have them in the United States.
It would make the ground warmer during winter games.
You're right. You have a point.
Look, I actually criticized this loss specifically on Tuchel, and I was getting cooked on Twitter saying I was Tuchel out. Do you think I'm gonna take it seriously when the man says that the pitch is the problem? No, because I watched the game.
He didn't say that. He said that it was a factor. He doesn't like the pitch. Okay, that's
the
fine.
Fact that he complained, he shouldn't.
That's why he's a coach and we're sitting on YouTube.
He doesn't like the pitch in April.
What was his direct quote? After the Arsenal game, he said, I must say the pitch is difficult to play here. It maybe sounds like an excuse, but it's a very difficult pitch that we have here, and it's not to our favour. It's just only weird that this is the first time we've heard about it, though. We've been going for 20 minutes about the fucking grass. I can't be bothered.
By complaining on TV
in April.
It's why he did not.
You do know that
he's the one that actually needs to talk to somebody on the
right. Because of your ignorance, don't sit there and think it has no factor. Pitches change from wintertime to summertime.
It changes for us like every other team. So every other team has their shit together except for us.
Well, we don't have an owner, do we?
Oh yeah, the owner. Then we can't cut our grass.
We don't have an owner, but
maybe they sanctioned their grass cutter.
Groundsmen would still be kept employed.
But you know what it was though? I think the grass was cut differently.
Somewhat level, but not as good as we normally have it.
So like every blade of grass that
your lack of intelligence
cut right, but when the ones that
you don't know what the hell you're talking about. So if you're just here to be a troll, go troll someplace else.
No, I think you're chatting shit. That's what I'm here to say.
You don't know, but you're ignorant, so you think I'm trying.
No, I'm not. It's not my fault. It's not important. I think it's not important.
Personal stuff,
guys.
I don't care if you do physics or not.
Chill.
Daniel, chill. I think the grassman is the Ukrainian, and he want to punish Abramovich. That's what he started the grass too.
Right, guys. Let's
not
move on from talking about the grass because it's been 20 minutes. Like, I understand the points Jester's trying to make. I understand some of what Daniel's saying as well. Let's just move on from it. We don't need to keep talking about it. Let's talk about the players on the pitch. And yeah, like the other issue I wanted to talk about was mental fatigue. That's what Tuchel has spoken about, and he said he's admitted that he's had it over the last few games as well. How much of a factor do we think that's been affecting our home form recently? Because I think that's a much more reasonable reason for it.
I actually think the fans had more effect than the grass.
The fans?
The fans? What are the fans doing?
So we're going to accept...
That's the problem. You didn't do shit. I heard Arsenal fans screaming louder than the home fans. And I'm watching on TV.
It's always like that with every home crowd. Not Liverpool, City, United. The only consistent home support that I see that's really good was
behind the goal ones.
Probably Huddersfield when they were up. That's the only like really good home atmosphere I've ever seen. Everyone else stinks.
Now I would take
Lewis, why is that? Why can't we get up and support it? Why can't we be louder than the away fans?
Because we have too rich of fans. That's what I've been told.
For me, like the sound always comes from the north and south stands, but the east and west stands are always a lot more quieter. And I don't really know the reasons behind that. Like, I do think, well, you'd say hospitality plays a slight factor in Westview as well.
I heard Super Arteta all freaking game.
I know that, and I hate it, but the away atmosphere is always better than the home atmosphere, regardless of where you go, what team you support. It's always the way it is.
You can say that.
So what's the point of the home game advantage then, if there's always is?
I believe it's a myth. It's a myth, really. The only advantage that you have is that you play on a pitch that you're comfortable in, but we've been arguing for the last 20 minutes about the grass, that we clearly aren't comfortable in it.
Yeah, we are like level worse.
First of all, how you can be comfortable on something that you don't play every day?
Well, you play in that same pitch more often than you play in other grounds.
Well, you don't train on that pitch.
So you
don't train on that pitch.
We play the equal amount of games away and home.
Exactly.
No, but as in those away grounds are all different grounds that you visit once,
right?
As opposed to Bridge, where it's the same ground, the same settings, everything like that. Something that you'd become more comfortable to. Like you're more aware of your surroundings. Like, I remember Drogba talking in his autobiography. He said when he came with Galatasaray to visit Chelsea, he was in a bad run of form. But then when he came to Stamford Bridge, he had as soon as they had the training session on the pitch before the game, everything clicked from him. He was making touches, turning, hitting the ball into the back of the net from 35 yards, and everything felt more natural to him because it's a ground he's more accustomed to. That's what home field advantage is for me, not really the atmosphere. Because the atmosphere is always shit for the home crowd, regardless. It's whatever you really make of it, but the away crowd is always louder than the home crowd.
That's a lie.
What makes it a lie?
Because I watch the other games and the home games, I can hear them on TV even when United playing at home.
That's the family stand.
Which home?
I seen Liverpool outsing like United fans many times.
Oh my gosh!
Something about this fan problem. Look, if Fatso knows he goes there every game, home and away, so do you, Lewis. Look, me, I'm a member, and I can't go to every away game. But I do go to the home games. And mostly, I'm in the West Ham. Mostly, I like the West Ham. I've been in the Shed and the Matthew Harding and the East and Upper, everywhere. The problem is, years ago, a few years ago, even in the West End, they used to get up and sing a lot, if you remember.
Mm-hmm. Now they only get up when it's a stand-up if you hate Tottenham, Charles.
Wait, let me finish. I have a point to go for it. Even the East End years ago used to sing. I remember. But lately, the last few years, we've come down a lot. We let the home, the away supporters out sing. So if you were at the West Ham game last year, I was in the East upper tier with all the season ticket holders. And they didn't even move. I got up and I was trying to get them going because West Ham were going crazy. They were winning 1-0. And I got up and they were telling me to sit down. that's our own fans. So, I'll never, since that day, I've never been in the East upwards here again. But, our fans have gone down a lot. I know Matthew Harding is different. The Sheridan is usually loud. But we have two sides and a few in the West Stand. And that's it. We don't get behind the team like we should. If all the crowd got behind this team, we'd be somewhere else now, challenging City. But that's the problem we have. That's just one little point.
Look, Lewis, how many away tickets does Arsenal has?
3,000.
3,000. Everyone should have 3,000 at Chelsea.
I don't give a flying rat's ass how many think. If you cannot outsing 3,000, you can fuck off.
First of all, if
that
made that much difference, why is our away record so much better than our home record?
And it's
the bridge used to be a fortress.
If fans had that much difference, why is our away record so much better than our home record?
Okay, again, Jester, like you said, it doesn't make much difference. But when you add those little differences, like you said, the grass, the link, the chance, the couple of missed bounds, here you go, you have a loss.
Well, that actually affects how you play, not the people singing in the stands.
Singing in the stands affects how you play.
More than how the ball moves on the pitch. Okay, I just want to make sure that
No, we think it's like a little. It does affect a little bit. Like it's got some.
Okay, then our away form would be worse than our home form because we don't get chance.
Look, have you ever been?
But we hear our fans are more away and home.
Look, Redneck is right. What he's saying. It affects. Is like Liverpool. They have the 12 man at Anfield. We don't at Chelsea. If we had the crowd behind us, we'd be a different animal. And that's facts.
Yeah. Wait, don't you go to games, Nick? Don't you go to games?
Yeah, I've been to the last 4 games, yeah.
Yeah, sing up more, man. We can't hear you.
You do hear me. I'm loud. I'm one of the fans who's loud.
Respect, Nick. Respect, man.
You know what affects it the most for me is Marcos Alonso and Asby at wing back, Malang Sarr at left center back, Lukaku at striker.
What if? Hold on a second.
That will really affect the game.
Alonso's name proudly.
You still be slow.
I have no idea why. Like. He got megged twice by Granit Xhaka. That should be a fucking fireable offense in itself.
That shit kills me.
Look. Nah, honestly though, I think he would have won the ball if the grass was a little shorter. He wouldn't have gotten megged if just a little bit.
Why are we doing this, man? No more graft.
You can keep it up, but again, that just shows your ignorance on what the hell you're talking about.
Look at you, emotional.
No, I'm just tired of stupid people.
Look at you,
that's all. It's just
let's stop trying to get reactions out of each other. Let's leave it. How about?
It's not that hard.
You don't even have the balls to come on camera.
Just make a grass joke.
I just want to prove the point that singing makes the difference.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey guys.
Look.
The fucking
now I'm on camera. I've said it. Now
Andrew face reveal. It's mad.
It still doesn't change the fact that you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Guys, stop. All right, let's stop. Let's go to the lineup.
Prove a point that singing does.
I mean, if you could take the joke and not be so sensitive, it would have moved on. It's not that deep.
I want to prove a point.
We haven't said anything smart yet.
Look how we're
all you do is you come on here and you troll like a little kid.
We've been singing Timo Werner's song all the time. He was bad.
You ain't got the chops to rattle me, dude.
You're rattled.
You ain't got the chops.
You're over here doing physics and biology. I did the graphs.
I'm sorry. I'm smart. That's
Relax. All right,
Johnny, you can't rattle me. I'll rattle you.
Relax.
Yo,
let's
not make any more beef.
Let's go to Timo Werner. Let's get to Timo.
Let's get to
the best player on the team right now.
Remember when he was shit? We did not stop singing his name, right? Do you see what it does? He's the best player on the field now.
It finally kicked in.
We're not doing that. We've been chanting his name for a year.
I had
and now
one more. I did. I had one
But
more.
it pays off. It pays
the
off. He's the best
worst
player on the team
player.
right now.
It was Friday.
Yo,
You
I
see
gotta-
what it does, Lewis? You gotta sing, man. I will.
Are they still singing Lukaku's name too?
I
Oh,
would have
no.
seen Jorginho's name if it was there. But I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
I'll
Yeah, I believe you. I
Have you
believe
seen
you.
Jennifer?
I believe you have one day.
Man. Yeah, I believe that. Big up Frosted Myth
Not
saying
even
I'm broke,
sing
probably a back to
RLC
like Daniel
song.
Levy. Big up yourself, man. Don't worry, man.
Does he even have a song?
No one's forcing you to make any donations. Just chill, like it's all good. But big up yourself anyway. I hope you're doing well. Let's get into the lineup and let's just change the subject a little bit from everything. So, we'll go. Yeah, fair
It's
and
a home
everything.
again,
So
isn't
we'll
it?
go
Yeah.
straight into the lineup. What are we thinking for the back three people?
Well,
Again, any
like,
super chat,
like,
any amount you can pick on
Oh
the lineup.
my
Yeah.
god.
There should be no differences here on this one.
do we test? Do you think Kefir might have a little start?
No.
To be honest, I do think Mendy should actually get dropped for a game or two. I was saying this on Gem Stream because
I
his
don't
form
think
hasn't
against
been
West
enough.
He's
Ham,
not
though.
going to though.
I don't
Tuchel's
think
already
against
said that.
West Ham.
Oh, he's already said he's not
He's
doing
not
that.
getting dropped. Tuchel said he's not getting dropped.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay,
no
we'll
use
fair.
spending on
Yeah.
time on
So I
that.
think he will be dropped
I don't.
because
Oh,
he says
fuck.
that and he does it something different.
I would start Chalobah on the right though.
Chalobah.
Oh, we're gonna have a penalty, aren't we?
What? You want to start Aspie after the last game?
No,
Yeah.
I start
Saar on the
Aspie
left,
right,
Chalobah on the right,
Oh,
Maldini in the middle.
No
We're all
Saar.
good.
That's what we
Saar.
started.
Yeah.
on.
No, sorry.
Yeah, no more Maldini in the middle. Ew, no.
No,
It's going to be
Saar.
Thiago Silva in the middle.
Please.
Yeah,
No.
Thiago
Thiago's
will be
not.
back.
Yeah, the only player that we can actually hear Chelsea fans sing. Him and Turbo Timo. Those are two the names I only can hear on TV.
You don't hear that. You don't hear the fucking Alonso chant. That one comes around a little bit.
Yeah, I heard it last game after he
I
got married.
heard that too. I heard that.
Yeah, yeah, always happens after that. But what? So what are we doing? We doing Saar on the left or Chalobah on the
No.
left?
No,
We're moving
no,
out.
Aspie.
Saar, I'm hearing a lot of Saar. names.
No. Can we vote on this, please? Can we vote?
Saar is gonna be on the left.
Can we
No.
vote?
It's not.
Props.
No.
We don't have it. We
Can
don't
we
have
vote?
nobody out.
AC.
So
Sure you do.
I would
Who?
have a
I would move Christensen to the left and put Aspie on the right as Silva.
You want
Yeah.
to start Aspie up? What happened in the last game?
Our Chalobah.
Oh,
Have we ever done that, though?
He made a
Yeah, we've never
mistake.
done
Yeah,
that.
cool. But like, he wasn't like.
You
That's
guys,
the only
you guys are
part.
playing experimental now.
Aspie doesn't
when
need to.
Silva
Aspie
came
doesn't
in-
need to
Aspie starts
play.
the right wing back. Put Aspie on the right.
No,
Aspie
But
doesn't need
you
to-
could.
Aspie doesn't need
You
to play for the
could
club
put
again.
Silva on the left and put AC in the middle.
Silva is not playing anywhere else but the center. I
You
guarantee.
could.
Maldini in
I
the
said you
middle again.
could.
Let's
I didn't
go.
say you.
What is this?
Maldini in the
Because if
middle.
you're talking about our, because when we played a back four, he did play on the left sometimes, and he
Yeah, but
does
in the
do that
back
for
three-
Brazil.
He's not playing in the back three. He's always going to be in the center.
That's fine. Then you can't outplay Malang Sarr in a center back three.
I personally don't want.
Jem, you put AC in your lineup. You agenda merchant. What are you doing?
I think if you guys think Christensen could play LCB,
One sec. Yeah.
Yes, he
can
can.
play,
He
yeah.
played on the left. He plays on the left
Yeah.
for Denmark.
I would swap those two positions. I'll put Silva in the middle, Christensen on the
Okay,
right,
that's fine.
and then
And-
either or
That's
Chalobah
enough, Jem.
or I don't know why he keeps going with this Reese RCB. I don't know his explanation.
No, I think he needs to play left wing back.
Oh my god!
Except play Kepa in defense,
Oh.
bro.
Troll.
But Aspie right wing back is not it.
Dave doesn't really need to play for the
No, we
club at
don't
all
need Aspie
anymore.
right wing back. No. Absolutely
I
not.
think
I didn't say
Aspie-
Aspie right wing back. I said play
Who is
James on the
that?
left
Out of that
and
lineup,
play Ruben on the right.
Get what?
get Sar out of there.
Who we putting in? Who we putting
Put
at right
Silva in
centre?
the middle. Put Christensen on the left.
Like
and
I'd rather take my chance with Chalobah or somebody
and
else.
put Chalobah in.
Chalobah.
I would say Aspie, but
I
Oh,
Christensen-
even though Aspie's going to play.
I
Yeah.
don't think
We know
Chalobah's
that.
gonna play. He's been gone.
Come on, you
And I would
guys know
put, I
Sam's
would
playing
put,
here.
I
Let's
would
be
put
fair.
Ruben on the right.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Them
that.
fighter, you guys know
Alonso's
Sal's gonna play.
Yeah, Sar's gonna play. Alonso's
was
gonna play.
awful.
Sar's gonna play. You guys are really fighting it. You guys are going real experimental, playing players that never played in positions before, and
we-
just
what
so
are you
you don't
talking
get,
about?
so you don't pick Sar.
So Tuchel's gonna watch that Sar performance and play him.
Loftus-Cheek has played right wing back.
Yeah,
James has played left wing back. So how is that? He's played left wing back before.
He has
this
played
season.
Rich James has played left
For Chelsea.
Yes, he has.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
not
Chelsea.
me, Thunder. That
For
was
Chelsea.
Yeah,
Okay,
Chelsea.
Christensen played left CB for Chelsea.
Oh
It
no,
was
I
one
said
game, he
James.
got
I
it.
didn't say Christensen. did
Yeah, I know, but
because
we
he's black.
Scott says
And that
James
was-
on the left and Ruben on the right, just square pegs in round holes everywhere. Do you feel
Yeah.
that's the right wing back pairing, or do you want to make it
I don't see Chalobah playing at all, but
I don't think James is gonna be on the left because I still think he's gonna start Alonso.
yeah. I
Alonso
know.
And
looked
by the way,
shattered at the end of that
Loftus
game.
Cheek played a different role in the right wing back because
It's
it was
just
a lot
Alonso
different to
trying to
how
track
Rich
back.
James plays it.
A lot.
You guys
So
are really
okay, we're gonna play players until they get injured. Is that what we're gonna do
You
now?
also play four in the back. I mean, a four-man
we're
back
not
line.
Declan back, I don't think. Not going
I know we're not. We're playing Sar. I said that, but the way you guys are mixing it up,
Everyone
might as well
hates that
just put a four in
slide
the
in
back.
the comment section.
Sar is not playing. I don't think so.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Do you
I
think
don't-
potentially Reece right wing back, Sar left wing back?
I don't
Yeah.
see that, but it can
Oh,
happen.
he's not starting.
Because he will
Yeah.
play it. Sar will start, Xavi. I promise you, Sar will start.
Oh
You
my
reckon?
God, yo.
Yeah, Sar and Alonso. Actually.
Hey, take it. Look at it. How many games, good games, does Sar have? It's probably maybe a 60-40 ratio. He's
Yeah,
had more
good
good
games,
games than
right
bad
wing
games.
Oh, that's not true.
I
That
don't
is
know
not
about that
true.
at all.
He had a
Yeah.
good game for Tottenham, yes. Man City,
It's
awful.
like 70% bad, 30%
Yeah,
good.
he's had maybe 4
I
good
was going
games all year.
60-40.
You're being too nice to him.
Yeah, he's not that guy. I don't see him
Hey,
playing.
Kennedy.
tomorrow
I
at all.
forgot JFK is playing there.
Yeah,
What?
he's not even in the squad.
Oh,
He hasn't been in the squad for the
Man
last
just
few
took a
games.
Club World Cup medal and dipped.
Yeah, basically.
He might take
Jeez.
an FA Cup medal too in dip, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
So is this what we think that Tuchel's going to do, or what we want?
Tuchel always does something different, Josh. You won't have a clue what he's going to do.
Yeah, I get.
know he's
I'm
playing
asking
Sar.
Lewis: is this what we think that Tuchel's going to put on the field, or what
Yeah.
we want to see on the field?
Gonna do.
I think this is what we want to see. I think
Okay,
Reece
if this is
right
what we want to see, then play James at left wing back, because I don't want to see Marcus Alonso
James has to
pitch again.
play back. That's the only
Let's do
position.
what Tuchel though. Let's try to guess his
So
I
line.
think James on the right.
Oh,
and
you're going to try to guess
Alonso.
what Tuchel's going to do?
Forget
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
going to be dropped.
That's why people gamble.
It's a great
They
game. Try to guess
every
what
time.
Tuchel's going to do.
Sar's going to
If people are going to gamble
Look,
on
look,
what we say on this stream, they're going to
No,
be
I'm
broke
saying-
quick.
I'm saying that's why. We
the Luis
almost get it. We could almost get it all the time.
Brown is going to be dropped. I'm afraid.
It's one time that hope.
Right, we'll be here for ages. Let's go into midfield. I'm just gonna.
This
It's
is
gonna
more
be a
exciting.
midfield
This
three.
is Sarri's
It's gonna be a
lineup.
five-
Jorginho,
Who's
Kante,
going with
couple of
Jorginho?
options left.
I would say maybe Ruben.
No,
To be honest,
Oh,
Ruben
Yes.
wouldn't be a bad shout.
it's going to be a 3-5-2. You're going to have Mount, Conte, and Jorginho in the midfield.
Kante, Jorginho.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Do you think Kante plays again? I don't know. Like, I don't think he
Yeah.
should.
Who
Not
else
a
you going to
chance.
play?
You have no option.
Ruben.
Robin Loftus-Cheek. I promise
Yeah, but
you.
Loftus-Cheek
Kante
playing
is
right
not-
wing back.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know that, but I don't agree with that.
who James? Right,
He looked better at wing back than he did in center midfield.
Absolutely. In our team, that's his best position right
And
now.
that's basically a right midfielder, not a defensive midfielder.
Exactly.
That's
And
not
it allows him to be an attacking player, which is what his best role is anyway.
God, really.
and then you play Havertz and Werner up top.
Yeah. Well, we know the attack, yeah. I see Reece James at right wing back and probably Alonso sadly at left wing back, but
You know what's crazy? I really think it could be Reece James or RCB again, like closer to this lineup, and then
No.
I'm saying what Tuchel's gonna do. I'm not-
No, not put not put Reece James as the right centre back.
He was not answering to you. He just have OnlyFans on a separate account. That was the reaction. So.
Fuck off, man.
I actually don't mind Reece James at right center back.
If this is based on what Tuchel is going to do, then Ziyech is probably going to start.
Yeah.
Why is it?
Why would Ziyech start?
Rotation.
So wait, Mount doesn't play?
Yeah, I don't think Mount starts.
Anyway, just put Havertz and Werner up top.
Yeah, be done with it.
We're not gonna potentially give Onana out.
No.
Very funny, Lewis.
Hell no.
You can imagine it, Lukaku.
You ain't slick, fam. I saw you. You ain't slick, bro.
Why would you
Some niggas used to love Ziyech, and now it's anyway.
When's our
Ziyech
next
hadn't
game
done
after
anything all
Sunday?
year long. Why? I mean, he's not.
I know what he's trying to do.
Mount's not gonna start, bro.
Okay.
That's not true. Like Ziyech does, he does well at right mid. I think he's a lot better when it's back four and he's starting on the right side, so he's more.
I swear, Father, when you yell, sometimes I really, really, really trying not to think that you know something else.
You got one thing out.
What happened to Pulisic? Why is he not getting the game?
Because he's leaving in the summer.
Are you hating? Can't be bothered.
Oh, you reckon he's actually leaving, huh?
Tuchel doesn't like to play players that are leaving. Unless he absolutely has to.
CFC Dad said, could you see us play 4-2-2? Please, never play a back four again. No.
No,
we don't have a midfield to play that.
Bad.
We don't have a midfield to play.
We don't have Chilwell though. We need like a Chilwell or like a decent left
back. Has
back.
nothing to do with it.
The lineup might look a lot better.
Well, yeah,
under that formation though.
Like you can't play
paper.
that.
But me, this game's gonna be depressing.
We play a back five because of the midfield, not because of the center backs.
But you have more midfield.
Rudiger's out. Going to be out for.
Rudiger's going to be out for at least till next weekend.
Is that our next game? Is it we have a full week?
No, we got.
No, we have one in the middle. I wouldn't expect him to be back for that.
And I'm just because we still have two games to make up, one game to make up.
One.
I think Kovacic is going to be out for a while, right?
Yeah, Kovacic is going to be out for a while.
Wait, why? I thought it was only for 2 weeks.
Well, Christian Pulisic was supposed to be out for 2 weeks at the beginning of the year, and he was out for 2 months.
Yeah, but that's not a good example, Jessica.
It's just different.
No, it's not.
Pulisic and anyone else with injuries is not the best example.
Why isn't it?
Because
he's always injured.
He'd be out for 2 weeks. I'm not talking about the player. I'm talking about what he said.
I know, but Kovacic doesn't really get injured as many times as Pulisic does. Kovacic.
Really? He doesn't get injured.
He got injured.
A lot.
I mean, before those.
He's been injured a lot.
How many? I'd say he's probably had more injuries than Pulisic this year for sure.
I'd say he gets injured, but the length of time that he's staying out is long.
It depends on the injury, though. It depends on the degree that he's pulled something.
Like when he pulled that hamstring, he was out for a minute.
So it is what it is. He'll come back when he's fit. If you rush him back and he gets injured again, what's the point?
Yeah, true.
He'll probably come back closer to the the finals with our last game of the year. So I would imagine he might come back maybe closer.
I believe he's back next month. I believe he's back next month. The start of it.
We'll see.
Yeah, we can delve into the transfer news before we wrap up the end of the stream. There was a lot of stuff regarding Rudiger going around today. I've seen this from his agent. I think he was at Old Trafford or something. I don't really believe there's anything linking him to Manchester United or that he's seriously going to go there. But I do think this is their either to try and push Chelsea to give Rudiger an offer more suitable to what he wants, or potentially other clubs as well. Because
2 points.
Look, the guy is not actually his agent.
Yeah,
somebody
he is.
just
his brother.
He's his agent for the Premier League. He represents him in the Premier League. He has another agent that's talking to other teams overseas.
Well, there's a guy. Look, I'll send you the link, Lewis, and you can judge it for yourself. There's
Also, if a team does not have Premier League or Champions League, they're not getting Rudiger.
He's not getting them, yeah. That came out too. That's why the Manchester United thing wasn't going through. But again, I don't think he joins a rival from Chelsea anyway. So
No, Real Madrid's
anything
back
linking
in
to
form.
United is bullshit. Exactly. That's the club that I think's interested.
They said he's
there's been a few
lowered his.
marker. Yeah,
Yeah,
go for it.
he's lowered his wage demands. So now Real Madrid is back
to $300K a week.
for Real. Supposedly he's lowered his demands, and so Real are back in for him. Ancelotti wants him. So I see if he leaves Chelsea, I think that he's going to Real Madrid.
I think there's every player that you know that a Jester always goes to Real Madrid for some reason.
I'm just telling you where he's linked. I mean, that's where he's linked. And would you rather go to Manchester or Spain?
Barcelona.
Well, that's
Anywhere but
that's
Manchester.
in Spain.
Must be mad.
Well, I think the one thing we know is he's gonna
But Catalonia is in Spain.
Before he makes any, I think we know before he makes any decision, he's at least going to let the new owners have a shot at him at Chelsea. So I think before he makes any decisions, that will at least take place. So you're probably still looking at a few more weeks before he makes any kind of decision.
I think he said like early May is when he wants to make a decision or something. So he is leaving it very late towards the end of the season. We might hear something in a few weeks. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't hear anything until the season's done. I think that makes a bit more sense logically. But
look,
whenever we hear, we'll hear. But it looks like it'll be Chelsea or Real Madrid.
How can anything offer anybody a contract when we don't have an owner?
Everything's in limbo until that anyway. I know Bowley said like one of his primary objectives is to get Rudiger re-signed. So he could get the amount that he wants straight up from Bowley, and that will definitely change things. But again, we're in limbo until then. I know there should be an announcement maybe next week or something, but I guess we'll find out.
Now, Bowley's in the lead, according to reports in the ether.
By the way, I've seen superstitious shit. He came twice to Stamford Bridge. We lost twice, so get the fucker out.
Yeah. Does anybody actually think that they've made the decision already?
I think it's going to be
both. Alex. So Alex, are you saying we should have went for the Ricketts because we're doing well till they left? Call the Ricketts back.
I think it's going to be Bowley. And
I don't know, with Serena Williams and Lewis on some Mount Florida.
That will bring Josh to life.
A whole $13 million.
Dolphins owners.
A whole $13 million. That's or 26 million.
26.
Yeah, 13 apiece.
That will be
that's like a fart in the wind.
That's
you guys read the headlines they used, but so they're only bringing. I'm pretty sure it was 26, but regardless, same difference. And they were saying that Serena Williams. They're trying to. They're going to be the new owners. That's what the headline they used.
Well, that's what we did. What's his name? LeBron James got some shares in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
so wait, y'all confident we're gonna make top 4? Because I'm shitting bricks.
No, I'm not.
Well, you should work at the.
This is the thing. The next few games,
maybe eat more fiber.
West Ham and Man United, like we could throw ourselves straight into it.
You need like a milk and pickles. So
bro,
the other teams are going to give us top 4 again.
I'm same with you, Xavier. I am shitting bricks myself because I'm not confident in Chelsea. I'm telling you, man, the top 4 is not about who's good. It's about how many stupid shit those teams are gonna make until the end of the season. I'm more confident in us not finish top 4 based on our form, but based on how our team shit, than based on how confident I am in my own team. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I'm more confident they will screw up than we will make it good.
They all have tougher schedules going down the stretch than us too.
Look, we play in United next. How tough is it? Then we play relegation battle Everton. That's a tough game.
No, I don't think that'll be a tough game. Everton's going down.
I think they're going to be a tough game.
They're going down. Everton's going to get relegated.
I won't be that confident.
Burnley's going to stay up.
No, Everton are not getting relegated. I guarantee this for months now. They're not getting relegated. They beat Man United. Come on.
That's not hard right now.
Well,
Norwich
wait
nearly
until we
beat
play
Man
them.
United.
We
Yeah,
draw
let-
them.
let-
Did
yeah,
you
let
say
us
Man United
play.
Norwich? That was a close game.
Norwich nearly beat Man U. What are you saying?
Well, they still won, didn't they, Man United?
Yeah, by Ronaldo hat trick.
Yeah, where
And
was
one of
Ronaldo's
those
goals
goals was
against Everton?
victory.
Where was they against Everton? None. Zero.
Are you
Frank?
are you want Everton stay up because you want Frank to be in the Premier League?
No, because
is that what
no,
you're saying?
I'm back in what I said this months ago.
Maybe.
They're not getting relegated because literally I've seen the teams behind them. I've
Super
seen
Frankie
Leeds
Lampard
fight
Big up
them
Super
game
Frank.
register.
I want to see him succeed and take Everton up to top 7.
Well, yeah, I do want to. Well, yeah, I do want
I
to see him
don't.
do well there too. Like,
Take-
well, why
take
don't you want to
points
see
off
Lampard do
everyone.
well?
Why would I want an opposition manager to do well?
But they're not like our
But he-
competition. They're
not
nowhere
against
near
us.
us.
They play in the same league as us, right?
Yeah,
He's
but
one
they're
of our
not-
greatest
they're
players
not
ever.
league.
I don't mind. Like, as long as
Yeah,
it's
Yes,
that's
as
what
a
I'm
player,
saying.
as a manager, he sucked.
Okay, they can against big teams. I love them to take points off against us. Obviously, I want us to win against them, but
Yeah.
like against
I want
teams
us
like
to smash him every time we
Burnley-
play him.
Yeah, Burnley's going to
Other
stay.
than
Wait,
that,
Freddie's not gonna make it?
Lewis, can I have a word? Where now you're talking
Yeah.
about Everton. Let me just
Yeah.
say this about Frank Lampard. You know, a great legend, greatly played. You know, we loved him at Chelsea as a player. But, you know, as a manager, he can't do it. He will never be a top manager. And because he didn't comment on Roman Abramovich when they asked him, you know, about Roman and the situation with the sanctions, you know, I've lost respect for Lampard now. And I do hope they go down and Burnley stay up. Because I don't
will he
respect him
survive?
at all. No, this is true. He disrespected Roman.
How will he survive?
That took me, so it goes down well with
It's not that deep.
No, you shut up. Don't tell me to shut up, you idiot.
Who?
So
Me?
who said shut up?
I said it's not that deep.
I think you're hearing
Yeah,
things.
No,
I don't think anyone said shut up, bro.
Hey.
someone said shut up already. Bloody hell, man.
I think you're gonna fight with someone.
I think you're hearing things, bud. You're hearing things.
You know, you make me laugh. You know, I've been watching you, Lord. I've been watching your channel, Luis, but I didn't come on or ask you to come on because you all talk. One's talking, then everyone's talking, and you can't hear anyone make any sense. You know,
Yeah,
it'd be a
these
lot
streams
better
are a
for
bit
you, Lord.
chaotic, but I
Put it
kind of
in
like it
turns,
that way.
yeah?
I'll be real. But,
More Bowley
It's
news
true.
coming out soon.
oh, what's it saying, bro?
It says more Bowley news coming out soon.
Oh.
Next
We
week,
need that
more
new,
Bowley.
Now I'm
we need
hearing
that
things
new
that can't
owner
be on.
boost. We need some.
Is
It's
it
from,
true that-
it's from Andreas Corsten.
Forget
Is it true that Kamali bought an NFL
I
team?
think we found out who said shut up. Big Ron comment.
He's trying to be part ownership group that buys the Denver
Yo,
Broncos.
Lewis,
Leanne, it's probably more
Lewis,
important for
pull
you to
up
fit
Chelsea
that
Rangers
kid in your
United
profile
5.
than worry about me, you know?
What's his?
Or if you need some money, I can help you feed him. That $4.99 should go to that kid in your profile pic.
Yeah, take
not
that
talking
shit
about
down.
me.
Lewis.
Actually, he did it like 4 times.
Was
You
that
gotta feed
super
your
chat
kid,
ages ago?
Yeah,
Random.
Liam Lane said, Daniel, are you this ignorant in life, or do you just like showing disrespect on this stream? It's all mad.
I like showing disrespect on the stream.
No, fair enough.
You
mate.
never
After
take
that.
And also, I think if you didn't hear me the 4th time, I think you should spend that money on your kid, not on like Daniel. You know what I mean? Otherwise, pay $100 and get me off the stream. It's not that deep.
You heard the
Only
man.
if you want to, of course. Only if you want to.
No, you should. You should.
Right. Yeah. That was the Rudiger.
We got Declan Rice news from Fabrizio.
Oh, what's he said? Is it this?
He
one?
has turned down a 3rd contract offer at West Ham. There's still no agreement. Rice has always been committed, but now he's open to a move this summer.
Well, he should have done that shit 3 years ago when he signed that stupid new deal.
West Ham insists he's untouchable, as David Moyes said, but Declan Rice won't sign a new deal.
When is his contract up?
2 years with an option.
Hold on a second. Would you trade Lukaku for Rice?
I would
Easy.
trade Lukaku for the
Actual Rice.
for actual Rice. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's good enough.
Yeah, there's only one Rice that really matters.
Fried
Go on,
rice.
Matty. But yeah,
Chicken
it's
fried
not going
rice.
to make any difference because he's still going to cost 150 million, and nobody wants it.
2024 with a
Yeah,
with a
they have-
one-year option.
They have an option. Yeah.
Yeah,
2
with
with
a
an
one-year
option.
option.
Which
So it's
again, this
2025.
this is on him. If he really wanted to be at Chelsea, he wouldn't have signed that fucking stupid bumper deal 2 years ago.
Oh,
whenever he
Ryan's
did
come
it.
here to waffle a little bit.
Why at Chelsea?
Hey,
a
crying Ryan
disappointment?
back.
We're your world heavyweight champions, mate. I want to hear it.
Like
There's
one
some stuff
team-
on Lukaku too. Obviously,
AC Milan.
yeah, but I don't believe those for a minute. Inter and
They're getting new
PSG.
owners. They're getting bought. AC Milan's getting new owners. So
I know, but like, was there anything actually linking it, or was it all just speculation?
no, I think it was Tutto Sport.
I don't
Come on,
know. I
man. He's
think that would be
all
mad
Inter Milan. That would
Exactly.
Ronald
All the Inter
Lino
teams.
wouldn't do that.
Yeah, he
Hey,
would
but if
never
you-
go to a rival.
If you guys know the history, they for years have been trying to buy each other's star players. So just like Ibrahimovic was probably one of the last ones, there's a history of even attempts and being successful at buying each other's star players. They will do it just to say we got your star boy, and now he's going to play for
Yeah.
us.
Well, they just did it with Chalungala or whatever last summer. They AC bought or Inter bought him from AC or vice versa, one of the two.
It's still nothing compared to Figo from Barcelona to Real. That was the
That's massive.
that was the creme de la creme. That was big. That was big when Figo left.
See, you know, I love how rival fans want to banter us, but Ryan, you do understand you could end up with only the Carabao Cup this year.
Yeah, they're overhyping them. So imagine they go from a quadruple to one trophy. Then it's nothing at the end. I know you're
Very
scared about
possible.
fucking Villarreal because you've been crying about on the shame.
As of right now, we have 2 trophies. You have 1. We have Club World Cup and we
Super
have
Cup.
a Super Cup.
And
let's argue
Jamie,
which one is bigger,
come on,
Carling
respect the
Cup or
players,
those
bro.
2.
Disrespect.
Tevez
That's
to
why
City
I
was,
can't have
Tevez
Luke
to
win
City
this
was
title,
mean.
man.
I think Real Madrid's going to win Champions League this year.
They're beginning all the luck, so I believe it.
Like Benzema's on fire.
Yeah, that too.
Benzema
And Madrid.
is sick, man. That guy
He's
proved
so-
me wrong. I never thought
There's
that
no
he
way
was
you
that
never rated
kind of.
Benzema. You never rated
like-
Benzema?
Never.
Oh God.
Well, because he was always shadow.
Why is
behind
that not
somebody
shocking
in
to
Real
me?
Madrid. What?
It makes sense that you didn't rate him. I can tell.
Why?
Nothing. Right. Go ahead.
I just don't like. Are you trying to troll or seriously? Can you
I
explain?
mean,
we
how do you not
established
rate a
that.
striker who has 3 Champions Leagues in a row? I don't.
Yeah,
That's-
because of Ronaldo.
Oh yeah, he didn't have 30 assists every season. Though. He didn't. He wasn't
Well,
getting
I'm
that.
not like. I watch Real Madrid in Championship League. I don't watch them in the La Liga. I don't watch La Liga, so I don't know how he does it. His assists and
Yeah,
stuff.
now, I get what you're saying. Ronaldo stole the spotlight, so not. there was
Yeah,
not
that's
much
what I was trying to say.
attention him.
Ronaldo was always the one that stole the.
But he's been a consistent striker, bro. That's why.
Ryan,
It's like-
don't be so sure. that
I
City's
actually
gonna
don't
get
think he was a
past
consistent striker
Madrid.
even there. What's his name?
be
Before
so
that,
sure
it
about
was
it.
before Ronaldo. It was what's his name?
I actually agree with Ryan on that. I think City are going to smack the shit out of Madrid, dude. I don't rate Madrid at all. That
What's
is
the
an
name
aging-
of that
is an
player
old
that
aging team.
used to be playing for Real Madrid as a striker before
Higuain?
Ronaldo? What?
Oh. Was it Higuain or?
Higuain. Even when Higuain was there, Benzema wasn't it.
No, bro. Benzema
You know,
was old.
Benzema is the reason they sold Higuain, right?
Yeah, but Higuain was old at that time.
They were the same age.
Hold
Oh,
on.
Higuain was like a year older.
Benzema's always been a top striker
No,
since he's
but
18 at Lyon.
Higuain played there longer. I mean, they both got there pretty much the same time, did they?
Yeah, pretty much the same time. I mean, they
So
chose
how
one.
come
It was
Higuain
Benzema.
was better player over there than Benzema when Higuain was there?
He wasn't a better player. That's why they chose
Oh,
Benzema. What are you talking about?
Let's see.
You think
I
another
think
player?
Benzema's like top 5 in their all scoring charts or
What
something.
do you say, bro? Like,
Well, Lewis, I'm going to get ready to go to my appointment.
They're the same
Y'all have
age.
y'all have a great day.
No, I'm not talking about the age. I'm talking
Enjoy.
about the age they spent in Real
Smoke 'em if you
Madrid.
got 'em.
Higuain was doing better than Benzema.
Later.
Later, Jester.
later, Jester, take care of that grass, bro.
Fuck
You are
hell,
troll.
man.
Yeah, I know I'm a dickhead. I know.
Yeah, what's crazy is they are the same age, and if you look at how much Higuain has fallen off, he's Inter Miami right now, and he can't even fucking score there.
Benzema is Real Madrid's
no.
third all-time top scoring goal scorer.
No, I'm talking about the period when Higuain was there and Benzema was there, and Higuain was better player than Benzema.
No, he wasn't. Why do you keep saying that?
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's look at
there was a
the
period where Benzema wasn't doing well. Even that France stuff that happened too.
And Lewis,
In
don't
that
forget
period.
Falcao, man. Falcao.
They were looking for another striker.
Pato, Falcao.
It's like saying Crespo was better than Drogba while he was here. Like, it doesn't even make sense to even say that.
What, in 05-06?
Yeah,
Actually,
like,
no, second half of that
Raiders
season,
first
Drogba
season.
was on fire. Yeah, no.
Drogba was on fire. Like,
I remember he was bossing. I think he got like a goal every game towards the end of that
and
season.
they got Crespo out of there, man. Actually, his
It's
wife
absolute-
wanted to, but he
It's
it's
a shame
absolutely
because
crazy.
Crespo was still a baller regardless. I don't like
No,
it when
he-
people involve him in the flop conversations because he was nowhere near that.
I'm not saying Higuain was a bum back then. He wasn't, but he wasn't better than Benzema. Like,
It's
He wasn't.
crazy to think that since Drogba, we've had maybe two. I saw something the other day. We've spent since Drogba 450 million on strikers, and only Diego Costa, and I think there was one other one that they mentioned have done anything for the club,
Probably
which
Giroud.
is fucking insane to think.
Yeah, Drogba and Costa. I'd put Remy in the conversation as well, but other than that, everyone's just been a bit.
nah, Remy was injured, bro. But
No,
you have to put Giroud in there, though.
14-15, he was a perfect second choice striker for us, and
Yeah.
he won us a lot of points.
How about
Just-
Giroud?
The miss rate is just next level, man. To spend
everyone else-
450 million and you've got one real striker to speak of since Drogba. It's absolutely fucking insane.
But what you notice is the ones that you barely spent a lot of money on. Like Costa was what, 40 million? I think it was a release clause.
Something like that. Yeah. 34
Anelka was still there when Drogba was there. We're talking about
Yeah,
Arsenal.
Giroud was basically like money laundering. We basically finessed something. We got him in for nothing. And then you had Remy. I think Remy was like 10 million, 12 million, something.
Yeah,
Nothing.
he was a January
Now,
buy
the guys
too, I
that you
think.
spent a lot of money on, they haven't worked out.
Right. Yeah, and Anelka, I think Anelka was the other one they mentioned. Anelka and Costa.
Yeah, Nelka was also like 25 million back then from Bolton. It was nothing.
Like, and nobody can tell me if we would have just spent like 30 or 40 on Ivan Toney that he would be any worse than Lukaku this year. I don't think for 1 second. If we would have bought Ivan Toney, he would be levels on where Lukaku has been this season for half the price, less than half the price.
Yeah, but Ivan Toney's apparently going to go Newcastle.
Yeah, but apparently our board is happy that we sold all those players to get Lukaku, and they're happy with Marina's business dealings. So more of that to come, I guess.
I'm not going to speak too much on it, but it's a bit mad.
Yeah,
we forgot about Pato.
Oh,
Never
terrible.
got given a fair chance at Chelsea. What a baller.
Pato was a weird one because he came in and then needed like 3 months to get in shape before he could even play a game. It was like,
Yeah, and
fuck
by
are you
then
doing?
Costa was just firing so good he couldn't be replaced.
why would you buy a guy that needs 3 months to get into shape when you have like 5 months left in the season?
Yeah, scored the only goal against Aston Villa. I remember that, though.
And a penalty at that, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any other transfer news? Jorginho is reportedly unlikely to be offered a new deal. I know that was reported by what's his name, Simon Phillips, a few days ago. But we've spoken about that before, and not really too surprised. It's going to be one of Jorginho or Kante, but there's been rumours that both could potentially be departing. But yeah, other than that, there's not really any more news. We've gone through all the stuff surrounding the West Ham game. And yeah, no, we'll probably just end the stream here. Anyone got anything else they want to talk about, or we're just going to wrap it up here?
Score predictions? No.
Cool.
All right, never mind.
I'm gonna say
Are
1-0 Chelsea.
you guys confident of West Ham?
I have Chelsea 2-0.
Alex?
I think it's going to be draw.
Yeah, I kind of think it's going to be a draw, but I don't want to say it. But we move.
Shit,
Guys,
Harvey,
come on,
1-0 win.
respect your players in the comments section, guys. What are you doing? This is very disrespectful, but it is what it is. Yeah, big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. Yeah, we'll see you guys potentially on Sunday. I think, yeah, probably on Sunday. But yeah, take care, guys. Like and subscribe. As always, we will be leaving you with the Danish Maldini. And until the next stream, take care, like and subscribe. And as always, up the Chelsea.
Shameless.
Do you realize we're
Cut
playing
the grass,
Sunday?
Chelsea. Cut the grass.